Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. How are you all? Can you believe that Christmas is right around the corner? Holy moly. Who do we got? I'm going to read the chat. Let's see. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Robin. Anne-Marie, I'm sorry I missed your call on Thursday. Let's connect again. I apologize. It was a week of doctor's appointments and it kicked my butt. Marissa, and we have Beck. Hi, Beck. How are you? Tina, Rhonda, Gretchen, Robin, Jack, who is my girl budgeting, Cecilia, KD Clogger Budgets. Now, KD Clogger Budgets is Kaylee. Kaylee, I did get your message last week, but I had my littles on. So thank you for offering to come live with me. I appreciate you, and I did not get back to you. Life gets me. It really does. Hi, Nori. Jen, good evening. Hi, Miss Judy. Melanie. Oh my God, Melanie, you leave the best comments. They're so rewarding. I want you to know that. I see you. I really do. Girl Mama Budgets. Mandy. Hi, Miss Mandy. How are you? We have Sabrina. Just a Chick Budget. Sarah. Charity Jones, Debbie, Kentucky Girl. Hi, everybody. Hi, Ronnie, Carol, Living and Learning. Oh boy, I love that. Living and learning. I'm living and I'm learning, and with every day, I'm really learning. What do we got? Jess. Hi, Miss Maybell. How are you? We got Tammy. Regina. Hi, Miss Shar. Where's my Michelle? Who is my Michelle? Can you share Michelle? And Michelle will share Shar. Joe, Amy. Hey, Jay, how are you? Nichelle. Wow, I'm seeing some really new names. Like you guys hiding in the background, but I'm looking at all these names and I'm like, wow, look at all these new names. Like they're jumping out at me tonight. Maybe that's because Miss Andra usually does my chat part, right? Or whoever's with me. Oh my gosh. We got Jean and Miss Kimberly. How are you? Terry and Cassandra. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hola. Yolendita. I love that name. She'll be here in a minute, huh? Okay. The Dramatic Panda. Lisa. Hi, Lee. Lisa, we didn't get a chance to talk this week. Wow. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm going to retract what I said last week. Last week in one of the videos, I said I felt like December was in slow-mo. This week taught me a lesson. Is tonight a full moon? I think there's a full moon tonight, right? Or new moon? What is it? There's a moon something going on tonight. Hi, Camera Queen. Hi, Kim. Maria. Look at everybody showing up. Okay. Are you guys, I'm going to ask questions and I'm going to look for your answers. All right. What are we? We are 10 days. 10 days from Christmas. Are you ready? Either yes or no. Are you ready? I want to see what you all say. I'm going to watch those comments. I'm waiting. I'm going to grab my water bottle. Melanie says yes. Lisa says yes. Don't forget to like the video, Miss Shar says. Jason, I'm with you. Yes and no. I'm going to do. Can I do yes and no even though I just said do yes or no? Papoose Budgets, I'm with you. The only decor I have up are things I purchased this year. Yes and no. Kentucky Girl, you're with me. Mm-hmm. Your puppy wanted food. Bring your puppy to me. Hi, Wendy. You're back. I have to tell you, we don't do gifts exchange, and I do miss wrapping presents. I do. I would go back in time when my kids were little. I would jump back through that portal. I would just like, give me 1997, 1998. I would go right back to those years. Hi, Janet, the crafty saver. Food and energy being wiped out. Aw. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lake and Bacon. Actually, Lakin left me a comment. I'm trying to think of what you said. Oh, were you crying? You were crying along with me. Did you all see the Secret Santa stuff? Oh my gosh, that Mari over at Budget and Chaos gifted me? Oh my gosh. Thank God this camera wasn't on me and only this camera was on the desk. Because she was, it's right here. I have to get it. Did you all see that? Do you see what she gifted me? Oh my gosh. She created this just for me. I'm in love with it. In love. I gotta read the comments. Aw. I'll tell you. I would never have thought that like the Elfmas thing was like I thought it would be fun, but I didn't to gift someone something like just truly amazing. It was fun. It really was. And I'm looking forward to because we're 87 strong. I am looking forward to the Valentine Day one. And I'm looking at my envelopes and my binders. Just to reiterate that if you go to the community post, there is a free challenge and the link to sign up for the Valentine's Day swap, which is only for members, only for us. And it's a $25 gift exchange. Holy moly. And you know what else? I have not looked at. Do we have okay, I haven't even looked at the numbers for the hop yet. I'm excited to see what not the final number is, but the close to final number is. Wow. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Oh, my voice broke. I was less like I was. That was if anyone ever says, I don't know what to buy Donna, I would never know what to buy Donna. Donna's heart. Never in a million years will I be the most difficult person on the planet to buy for. Obviously, I am the easiest person on the planet to buy for. And she said that. She's like, you're so easy. And I am. It just, if it's cartoon, you know it's going to make me happy. If it's a baseball cap, I'm there. I'm good. Oh, okay. All right. You guys are awesome. Got Christmas going. Family dinner was, you know me, I'm transparent. It wasn't the greatest. Wasn't the greatest. But I am grateful for the attention that got put to it. Like Vinny wanted to do another turkey dinner, and again, he did an awesome job. It's just the littles are difficult. They just want to be on those tablets and they want to go home. So it doesn't make for a easy thing. It does not. It's difficult. So it's okay. It's so okay. But the food was delish. Again, the food was delish. And Vinny's like, Vinny's appreciating how much goes into a family dinner because he did it twice. And, especially you're up and it takes 5 to 6 hours in a kitchen to do and then clean up. And, and he didn't make the sides. My sister made the sides, but it's a big process. And he respects that process now. But he's always, I shouldn't say the word now at the end of that. Vinny respects the process because Vinny's a cooker, right? So 2025. All right, let's, you're listening, huh, Aim? Amy's driving again. Is she driving again? Don't message us. Yeah, she's driving. Amy's always driving. Amy needs to let everybody know that she is safe. Okay. What do we have going on? It is 10 days before Christmas. I sit here and I don't sit, like, I wake up, have my coffee, and I come in here, and I'm in here all day. Why? Because this is a cozy environment for me. I get to sit, I get to relax, and I get to think. Now, I think this is so important. The conversation and the open dialogue, right? I have been studying these binders. I have been going over them. I have been writing things down. I feel like Santa. I'm checking my list and checking it twice. And I am looking at everything we have that's coming. Now, we're 93 strong. Mama Bear and I have something to tell you. And I'm going to verbally tell it to you, but you're not going to see it for a few days. And then I'll tell you why. All right. Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? Need to know if I have your attention. I want to see yeses come through. I'm just kind of curious. Do I have you like on the edge of your seat? Okay, I'm seeing the yeses. I can't even tell you that yet. I have you holding on, don't I? I have you holding on. All right. If you are one of my channels that participate in the hop, do not get overwhelmed. There is a plan in place. There's a plan in place. So we have the hop. And we did add a 7th envelope to that, which is Saver's Choice, right? And then last week, we brought the kids hop into play, right? I'm seeing the yeses come through. You guys kind of fell in love with that kids hop idea because you got littles and you got grand littles, right? Well, someone emailed me this week, and I don't have my emails open, and I will give her a shout out. I will give her a shout out. We got an email, and I was able to discuss this with Mama Bear, and it was just like, she's like, oh, really? And I made that face. That's my face, not her face. I don't, and she's like, and then I had a contingency plan. Do I still have you? I hope I still have you. Let me go to the Gmail. Let me go to my Gmail. I got an email from, because I want to give her a shout out. Stand by. It's coming. Oh, Jen? Is Jen still here? Jen Oberholzer? Is Jen still here? I need to know if Jen was here, right? It was that Jen? Because we got multiple names going here. We always got Jens and Jesses and Amy, right? We got a couple. Hi, Miss Ann. Hi, Patty. Hi, Beth. Jen's here. Jen, without saying it, do you know what I'm talking about? I gotta wait for Jen's. I need Jen. Capital letters, Jen. Do you know what I'm bringing to the table tonight? She says she does. Okay. Now, do not get overwhelmed. I'm begging you, don't get overwhelmed. All right. Jen asked, I'm going to show you on a screen. I'm going to bring technology into play. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I've been working hard at this, and Budget with Mama Bear has been working extremely hard on this. And I'm going to give Budget with Mama Bear the hugest shout out, because not only was she collaborating artistically with me, she was taking care of her mother, her father, and her family. So this is why it's not available yet, because it takes a lot of days to bring something that's tangible, right? So just know, like for me, I'm sitting here, right? I've got nobody else relying on me right now. I'm actually relying on everybody else. Mama Bear, let me tell you, she wore the hat of above and beyond this week. Okay. I'm just gonna bring it to the table right now. Ready? I'm gonna share my screen. Give me 1 second. It's coming. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? That's not it. Hold on. Bear with me. It's usually so much easier. Ta-da! Do you all see this? Do you all see this? I'm looking at the comments. I want to know what you think. Okay, I'm looking at you all. Okay. So Jen messaged us this week. Jen, I took your suggestions and I ran with it. And we had talked about the kids and, maybe allocating the kids for the fur babies, but we're bringing fur babies to it. Now, I'm going to give a verbal on how do we plan on making this work. You do not have to do all 3 hops. You still bring whatever you want to bring to the table. There will be trackers and there will be prop monies and they will be the envelopes. This set is not going to be for free. We can't bring everything to the table for free. So this set for the hop, for the fur babies, there will be a fee on it on the websites. They're not on the website yet. We will get them up there. But what happens is if you are one of the channels, I'm going to do a mock video. And I will give you, I will ad lib, and you guys can take from my video and create it into your own way. What it is the rolls for the hop. This is how it's going to be. The rolls for the hop are going to get carried over into the kids' hop and the fur babies' hop. So whatever they roll in the hop, it's sent up to that individual if they're doing the kids one and the fur baby one. Numbers are going straight across the board. Hop, kids, fur babies. Every roll for every week is the exact same. No different rolls. So whatever we have in the hop, we will have in the kids and we will have in the fur babies. And everything will stay in order. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Now, I'm probably doing this. I'm doing this, right? I'm doing the full amount for the hop. I am doing the quarter for the kids, and I'm doing the quarter for the fur babies. When is it for sale? We're working on it. We're hoping by Wednesday. We're hoping by Wednesday. It takes a lot because not only the creativity that went into this, and I'll show you the envelopes. Would you like to see the envelopes? I'll show you the envelopes. So we have Let's Save. We have pet food. We have treats. We have emergency. And now these are all numbered, right? They are numbered. Then we have donate to a shelter as if it was a give generously, right? And we have vet. We have meds and flea and tick, right? And if you don't need these folders, you just save along and you use these folders for what your specific needs are for your fur babies. And it does have the 7th envelope for extra, right? Then there will be prop monies and fur baby monies and trackers, and everything is still being worked on. So the envelopes are done. It's everything else that we are working on, because after we create all these, let me tell you something, creating the prop money is not an easy thing, because you're making denominations of the 25, the 50, the 75, the 100, and then you're bringing in 7 different times. So that's 7, oh my gosh, that's a lot. And after you're done creating those, you then have to gang them, and then you've got to make them a JPEG, and then you've got to upload the file and create a PDF. So let me tell you, my portion is one end of it, and Mama Bear's working on the other end of it. And and with everything she's got on her table right now, I literally, hats off to her. Hats off to Mama Bear. Okay, I'm going to go back and read. What does that total per week? We're bringing $20 a week for the hop, right? $2 a week for the kids, and $2 a week for the pets. So $24 a week. But please do not come outside of your budget. We have a lot of things going on. If you could do $1 a week, if you want to make each envelope 10 cents for the kids or the animals, do it. It will still equal a decent amount of money at the end of the hop. Please, and don't get overwhelmed, and don't do it. If you want to do it, but don't ever feel the need that you have to do this. Tammy, that's so sweet. A lot of us have fur babies, and they are our babies, right? Shar, you make me smile. And you know what? Right, if you want to, just do the donation. We have an amazing shelter here in our county, and even if you can't give financially to those, they accept blankets and towels and t-shirts, because sometimes the animals need those things. But also do me a favor, this is something that was in our heads, but and honestly, our first thought was, should we do this next year? Do the kids this year? Do the dogs next year? And then the fur babies next year? And I was like, no, let's bring it to the table. And that's up to, because some people have fur babies and don't have kids. So why can't they swap them out? Everybody is different. Everybody has different needs. And our goal here is to help people, every one of us, meet the needs that you need to meet with the tools to get there. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Can a hop host save more than a quarter, or should we save a quarter to keep it consistent for everyone? Anne-Marie, let's discuss the math. Let's discuss the math together on the phone. I think that's a discussion for the phone. I have to shut my heater off. So you guys get me so excitable that I don't need my heat anymore. I'm like, I get charged. You literally are like on my batteries. Yeah, Emery, let's discuss that because I don't want to ever confuse anybody. We got to find a way of not making it confusing. And that's why I'm going to do, prior to the hot beginning, which is going to happen faster than I think it's going to happen, I will make a mock video. And I will link it to just the channels that I sent the email out to, right? Because after the first month, it's gonna be good, like easier for other channels to hop in because they're gonna see how we're presenting it. Oh boy. You don't know what happens in this desk. You have no clue. No clue. This desk is magical. Magical. All right, let me go back. I feel like a kid reading all these notes. Hi, Sharon. Nice to see you. Laundry so Musaka Muskoka. Oh my god, I never Mu. Oma. I don't know how to say your name. I don't ever want to, make, but I like the idea of soaps and things like that. See, I was saying, and this warms my heart, and I don't say it to promote myself in any way, but I talked about my girlfriend who, all right, our county now has a canine dog, and that's near and dear to my heart. And our canine, and I talked about this canine dog, and they had a fundraiser back in the summer, right? In the summer, I bought a raffle ticket, and they were $50 a raffle ticket, and TJ grabbed one, and my sister grabbed one, and so on and so forth. TJ actually won something. He won snow tubing. He was the only one out of all of us that actually won. She when I ran into her, I love it because she's a female. She's a sheriff, and women in police work or in the services, I love it. I love it because it's near and dear to my heart. And when she was telling me all about her getting a canine and that she's going through this training, and I'm like, I love to listen to her. I love to hear what she's doing. And a week or so ago, I actually got to meet Onyx here on my front porch. Onyx doesn't get along with another dog right now, so Tex was not allowed to meet her, and that was respectable. But I sat down and I let Onyx come to me. But what she was doing was Onyx wanted to make a donation to our animal shelter. And I had spoken to her about this. I'm like, what do you need? She's like, dog food, cat. I go, I can't go out and buy this stuff. I said, can I just give you? She's like, yes, of course you can. So she came and I gave her the funds, and Onyx got to donate. In fact, I should pull it up. Maybe I could. Let's see what Onyx donated. Let's see. I have not been on to see what Onyx donated and what the donation looked like, but how cool would that be to share if I can? Hold on. So I love donating to shelters. Blankets all the time. Vinny will drop off dog food here and there, right? I never log in with the same darn password. It kills me. Maybe that's all right. Let's see if I can find Onyx, because I would love to show you Onyx. Stand by. This is actually really fun. This is where I miss my girl. She would be talking to you all. How come I have given up on Facebook. I despise Facebook nowadays. It went from being all about friends. Ah, Wayne County Sheriff's. Look at Onyx. Oh, I gotta show you Onyx. Right? Can you all see Onyx? Look at Onyx with Santa. I love it. I love it. And I love that we have, here's Onyx. I love a dog in a bulletproof vest is so amazing. If you've ever gotten to see a canine dog in action. Oh, can I tell you a canine dog story? When we had to call for a canine backup, it was a wooded area of the Bronx, New York, and the perp ran into the wooded field, and he'd have the advantage of seeing us before we saw him, right? So you call in for canine, canine comes. And when the canine cop is standing there and has the dog, and he starts giving the commands, come out or we're releasing the dog. And I get goosebumps. And the dog is sitting there going, rah, 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 rah. And then 9 times out of 10, they're like, all right, don't release the dog. And they come on out. And do you want a dog chasing you? I sure as heck don't. I sure as heck don't. So fur babies, dogs that are serving us in the military and in our police departments, oh my gosh. And in our lives, I know cats do, but come on, dogs and cats and even rabbits and guinea, they have healing properties, medicinal, like the love, the unconditionalness. Oh, you got me on a topic I love. Oh my gosh, what did I miss? But obviously I went for a man in uniform because John was in uniform, and I love uniforms. I am attracted to uniforms, whether it's on a canine dog or a human being. Because like here comes my girlfriend out of the police car, and I'm like, oh, right, like the whole thing comes back, and then she hugs me hello, and I'm like, oh, I love like the vest. I'm like, girl. Oh my god, forgive me. It's a passion. Oh my gosh. Okay, Tammy, hop is where you hop to. Oh, Tammy doesn't know. Tammy, if you go to my channel, there's a whole playlist of what the hop is, and you can actually look at it. It is where we have 7 envelopes. We save $20 a week, and some of us save it for the entire year. Others took it out as they needed it. It's just a community way of saving money together. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Oh, good job, Kendra. Tammy, just if you just like I said, there's a whole set list. Hi, Miss Mary. Hello, Mary writes, let's put it up on the board, and we're gonna get rid of sharing. We don't need to share that screen no more. I find it easier to bounce. I like to hit the big and go to the small and go to the middle, and especially in emergency, I love to bounce. But then once those big numbers are like, maybe I can do the big. It depends on what other challenges are going on. Yeah, exactly, Wendy. It really depends on the money you have, the challenges that you have in play. Because if I'm on save the date and it's the end of the month, I'm bringing lower numbers. Hi, Donna. All right. What'd you all think of the Gilmore Girls? That book is going to be amazing. That is going to be, That's going to be a year-long project. Year-long project. Love it. Are you guys analyzing what challenges you're going into 2025 with and what challenges you want to kick off 2025 with? I'm literally, I sit here and I'm looking at them and I'm looking at all these binders and I'm going, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to do this? What am I bringing? I'm studying them constantly. And then I'm going to change my view for a little bit because I think it's important to see what's on my desk. It's not on my desk yet, but I'll bring it into the video. All right, let's change cameras. Ta-da! That took a few seconds, but there is my desk. Now my desk is backwards. It's backwards to you all too, isn't it? Is it backwards to you all? I think I might have to fix that. Yes. Hold on. I'm still here. No, it's fine. Okay. It's backwards on my end, but I'll go with it. That's so weird. Okay. Have you thought about this yet? Because I've been sitting here all day and I literally squirreled. I squirreled so many times today. I jumped around. And I want to talk about this. Quarterly financial goals. And I think that it is beyond important to really think about this. I am thinking quarterly goals. I am thinking mortgage goals. I'm thinking so much. I don't want to, I want to set quarterly goals. And I did it this year. On a scrap piece of paper with the debt that I want to reconcile, the mortgage, the cars. I did all that. But I think it's so important, like, to add this into our planning system. Have you guys started putting your planners together? And I love it when we talk about this. Because, okay, we'll talk about that next. I think for me, now, I think that I need to put more pen to paper. I know that sounds so weird, but I need to put more pen to paper. And I think that I got to look at the calendars. I think that because our budget and savings community we get a huge amount of people coming our way. People are going to seek us out. And when I say seek us out, they're not just seeking, channels out. And it's not just about me talking to them. It's about us as a village, because you guys watch, Laura and Judy and the Crafty Saver and Mama Bear. And they're going to start coming and joining us. And here we go. Welcome. Welcome. We're going to meet more and more people are going to find us. And it's up to us to actually welcome them in and let them know that this journey does not have to be scary. So I think that what I want to do is like next Sunday through next Saturday, I think I would like to come up with not just savings challenge videos, but a video that is inviting to new people. Now, I think that, you know, if you had to give me titles of videos that are educational to our savings and budgeting, like for instance, and I need to put them in a numerical order. Like one is the first one. I think that we need to, or I need to explain to someone that's watching a video, don't be afraid to look at your numbers. I think that the numbers are so important. And I'm gonna tell you this because I try to be transparent, right? My niece was here last week with her kids and she confessed her debt to me. I sent her home with an emergency fund and something else. Oh, the 1 through 52, Tinkerbell. And I said to her, Jackie, and okay, her name is Jacqueline. We call her Jackie, but since she's been a kid, I call her Jackson. She's always been Jackson to me. I was like, Jackson, listen. It's like, Aunt Donna, I don't even want to look at it. Aunt Donna? And I'm like, Jackie, you have to face it. I'm afraid. I'm like, okay. I begged her, literally begged her, and I would beg anyone that's here. Please don't be afraid to take every single one of your debt, your mortgage, your rent, your, let's break it down. Do we break it down for them with bills, like every month bills that are necessities such as your phone, your oil, your electric, that, and then come in with your credit card debt, right? And things like that. Sure, I'm gonna punch you. Bring out the punch in me, Shar. No. I think that the first video of helping somebody would be to hold their hand and tell them, don't be afraid of looking at your numbers. Do you feel me on that one? And I have to do it with my own family. Right. We have to take the fear out of it. Basic, yes, budget basics. But for me, I'm talking from experience. I ignored it until I faced it. All right. Okay. Here's a perfect example. Thank you so much for bringing this, and this is truthful, right? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And keep watching all these amazing savers and YouTube channels because they will make saving extremely fun. So after someone, yeah, identifying the problem makes it less scary. I agree with you, Jace. I really do. Hi, Laura. It's the aha moment, right? Then I think if that's video number 1, I think video number 2 for me, I think this is going to be video number 2, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. I think video number 2, which would be Monday, so if this was Sunday, this one would be Monday. I think it's got to be a verbal challenge from me to everyone that can hear my voice, a no spend January. How do you all feel about taking an oath? How do you all feel about taking an oath? But I want to go over what's considered spend and what's considered no spend. How do you feel about a no spend January challenge? Um, and this is the truth. Good job, Patty. Good job. You know what, Amory? You can bounce. We can bounce. If every, we kind of do a hop challenge. What if we did a no spend, like for a week? Like, okay, see, go to Donna. Did she not spend today? Maybe we come up with something where we're shouting and doing, and this is the word. This is my favorite word right now. And I'm going to tell you, I am setting goals, and I am looking up motivational stuff, right? And I want to read to you. I want to read to you something. Give me a sec. Okay. Ready? That's okay, Kaylee. This is literally before I even came on here. I'm gonna read to you. I was writing notes like you wouldn't believe. And accountability is, and this is what I came up with. I want to read it to you. Let me read it to you, because I found it to be so, and I was working on this, and I really want this to be put out there. Nothing is working for me tonight. Haha. Mercury retrograde ended. So all my electronics should be good. It ended, didn't it? It did. Okay, so accountability. Let's talk about accountability. You take ownership, right? And it's a difficult thing to take ownership, right? You need to be able to say, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Some people can't use those words or refuse to ever be accountable. And that's the God's honest truth, right? So if you can get past that, that is a huge milestone. And it's so funny, Jason, you're the one that told me about text to voice to text. I need that in my life, because I'm not a typist, and I have so many thoughts that I want to literally just have written down for me. All right. This is what I literally came up with today. And it came with the quarterly finance goals. Set your finance goals with these sheets, right? What goals would you like to conquer in 2025? Please think about these. And if you have to write them down, but I'm going to keep talking about these. Set a deadline. And I think the deadline could be your quarterly deadlines. Give yourself quarterly goals. Or if you have to, give yourself a monthly goal, right? Be accountable. That was where I was at. And accountability, we often talk about accountability here, right, on my channel. And it's not a word to dismiss. I truly, accountability is not a word to dismiss. I think it's a word that, and I believe wholeheartedly in this, that it is a word that is extremely powerful. And it holds a powerful action. I have a channel. If I make a mistake, you guys hold me accountable. If I say I need to save $5,000, I put it out there, and I now have to do it because you all heard me say it, right? Even though you don't have a channel, I want you to say, hey, Donna, I'm doing this. Is there a way for you to help me stay focused? Or Donna, I didn't get to it. And I'll give you words of come on Sunday nights. Bring it to this village. Because if I don't have the right words to boost you up, I bet you one of the villagers would have the answer. And right now we're at 125 strong. What an amazing village this would be, right? If you came in and said, hey, this is where I'm at. I fell off the tracks. The cable car ditched me. All right, how do you get back up on the horse? Like all these different silly analogies, right? We are here for you. We've all had to take money out of our emergency funds. We've all taken money out of OPOOP. We've all done this. And if you say you haven't, I kind of don't believe you, right? Or you're one extreme lucky person. But I shouldn't say I don't believe you. Maybe if you did, I'd be like, go play the lotto. That's pretty cool, right? I want to be that one day. I really do. But accountability and we have an open communication here to help us all. So let me go back and read some of these because I think that this is a really important conversation. All right. Let's go on to, if we did no spend, what do you think? All right, let's read some of these comments for a second. So I like Mary's. Start with small steps, one challenge at a time. Now, I am bringing back, because we have a lot of people, and I worked on this a lot today. I am bringing back the Saving 101, right? I'm bringing back the Saving 101 because I believe, and this is, I will do a full show of this binder, but Saving 101, I now made it into the full page again. It once was Saving 101 with the corresponding envelope, right? I think for me as a channel, and I think that this is something that needs to come into play in the beginning of the year to help the newbies that are intimidated about saving money. Here's the Saving 101. Let's save $30 together. And I know we've all done this. We did this together right here on Sunday nights. This is an amazing challenge to do. And if you've fallen off the horse and you had to reset, this is actually a great challenge to get you back in gear. Shar says, I'm finding it hard to focus on smaller challenges. That's why I'd bug you about the brick wall, because for some reason they work and I complete them. Wow, that's impressive. Okay. It is on my list, my girl. It is. But with the hop, I am extremely overwhelmed. And then here, Jason, I think that this is actually pretty awesome, right? The Sunday night saves, the wall, the 101, doing things collaboratively. I feel guilty if I don't film on that day. Like if I took the day off, I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And Judy is doing Save with Friends. That is unbelievable. And by doing them together, we are holding one another accountable because we don't want to disappoint one another. We want you to say, oh my God, Judy's doing an amazing job. I just watched Laura, and Laura's saving money. And if you watch Andrea, the traveling and savings chief, she is kicking that debt in the butt. And okay, here's Kaylee. Kay, I think that the fact that you did not give up on yourself and your community and your channel speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. Bingo. Jason, are you with us a full year yet? I'm just curious. All right, let's do this because I'm catching up with these comments. I feel like I got really far behind. let's do this. With all, this month is your year, your anniversary. Ah, happy anniversary. Okay, who right now, we got 141 in here. Who is brand new to saving and budgeting and saving money? Who's brand new? If you are, just say me. And I'm not looking to, don't get intimidated. We're here to lift you up. We are here to lift you up and welcome you and embrace you. En route, do you have a first name? Not that I'm going to remember it this week, but I would love to call you by your first name. Donna. This is going to be so exciting. Jen started in April. Celine, oh, I love your name. Nice to meet you. And Donna, you know I love your name. Patty, yes. July for Papoose budgets. For the people that are saying that they're new, has the savings and budget community embraced you and made you feel that you can do this? You are the little train that could, right? Do you feel that? Do you have that inside of you? Do you realize that that's what we want for you? Congratulations, Mary, a year with us. Look at you all. But then we have lifers. I have my OGs. We have a lot of originals that came and have not left, which also speaks volumes for this community. Hi, Rose, Doris. Nice. Triple threat. Oh, Kaylee. Okay. So, Kaylee, can I use you as an example? Kaylee, you found us in January. Was that after Christmas spending? Because this is the exact example of why people start to find us. Maybe once a month we have a hot topic. Oh, I like that. Monthly hot topic. Ah! Not hot topic, hot topic. Monthly. I like that. Hop topics. And then that hopper can give you some insight on their journey. I love it. Great idea. That's Amory over at the Queen's Budget. Okay. Can we go back to if I did an informational week-long video for these topics? And here's some of the new, let's ask you all, what would you like to see done on a Tuesday? Like, I think I want to, we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think Saturday needs to be all about sinking funds. I think Friday needs to be taught save to sink. If you had to think about topics for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because I want people to, I don't know, take those steps. I want to look at some of these comments. Oh, I like this one. I've been watching much longer than I've been commenting or become a member. I think the first time I commented was when your daughter was on with you with her leg in a cast. Oh, that was Katie, and that was back in June. Aw. Okay. Okay, so Jason was worried about being a guy, but we definitely welcome. We wish we had more guys. We really do. I wish my husband was more involved in our budgeting. I really do. I think I don't know. I try to say as much, like, keep it as real as possible. But I said, if if I could just get my husband not to go out to dinner, could you know, or go out to eat out of the home, do you know how much more money I would have to dump into these savings challenges? Ah, ah oh my gosh. The 101 is out there, but let me explain this to you all. The 101, the original envelopes go this way. If you like the envelopes to be read as a book, it's not out there yet. I created these for the last couple of days. I just put them into my books. I like my challenges to read as a book. So for instance, like right now on my list of things to do is my no spend. It reads sideways, and I don't like turning my binders. So if anything read sideways, I'm now recreating it to read like a book. So if you went over to my .com, the 101 is up there, but the envelopes are different. If you like your envelopes to be read as a book, give me a couple of days and it will be up on the .com. Yeah, I'm reformatting and we're going to switch it up. I think, do you all still use the sideways? I'm so over the sideways, but I love it to read. I love it to read like a book. Love it. 6 or 7 months. And I love that you're all saving money. Kim, I think you've been with me for a couple of years now. I really do. At least you've been sending me cards for so long. I love it. Kimberly is she sends me holiday cards all the time. And I want to be just like you. I really do. In fact, can I show you all this? Did I put them in here? I did not put them in here. Mama Bear made me something special. I'm literally working on my planner system. And if you follow Budget with Mama Bear, I do have a couple of her things, and they're always over on her Etsy. I think I need to ask her to recreate this because I really wanted to say challenges that are in play. I finished savings challenges doesn't work for me. So but I can't ask her anytime soon because I know she's so busy. Could I make it myself? Yes, but I want her. It's over on her Etsy already. I want you guys to go there. She's also got the vision board and the 2025 goals and her word dump and stuff like that. She's got her stuff. I love her stuff also. But the other day when she was getting an order, she had her Happy Mail addresses. Now, if you've ordered from my .com, I have all your addresses anyway, right? But if you send me Happy Mail, I want to write it down. And then I really do want to have Miss Judy. Judy's here. I got Judy's Happy Mail. I even got Laura's Happy Mail. It's going to come in a video. But I want to, if you sent me a card like Kimberly, I would love to write a card back to you. I would. I want to get better at that. So I asked Mama Bear. She's like, what color do you want it? I'm like, blue. And then she threw that on there for me. She's like, do you love it? I'm like, I love it. She actually made me this. So love it, love it, love it. All right, let's keep going. This night is amazing. I don't even know where our girl is. I have no idea if she's back in port. I miss her. Okay, the Channels of the Hop are amazing people, and I can't say thank you to them enough. I really. Doris, so you watched and you got savvy in how things worked, and then the second quarter of 24, you started joining us. I love it. Now, Doris, do you think you'll continue in 2025? Okay, this is important. I love all this. See, I don't want people standing in the shadows. I want people to jump out of them. Jump out of the shadows at us. Ask us a question. We would love to answer them. I've been on YouTube for a couple of years, so yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Jason's the honorary brother, right? That's for sure. Oh, I like this question. I'm telling you, the stuff that comes out of this mouth, it's just, come on, maybe Jason, like, come on, I love to give people nicknames, and I love to come up with phrases like, okay, go to Lion King. Lion King. Let me do this. Hold on. Lion King characters. Here's one. Ready? Let me go to Rafiki. You're, Rafiki. You know what I call Rafiki? Blue butt, because he's got a blue butt. So things just come out of my mouth. So with saving, I honestly believe I was the OG for taking my savings challenges and putting them in an envelope all month long, and then saving them and not touching them, and then started my sinking funds. So the term save to sink came from a habit that I was implementing. But I love it. Save to sink. And let me tell you, if you have not done save to sink, it works. It truly works. One day maybe say, can you do coins? I have coin challenges. I did coin challenges for 2 years in a row where I saved pennies and nickels and dimes. Maybe start there, Beth. Okay, I'm going to admit that since I started being harsh with myself about my finances, it's now kind of an addiction. Yes, yes. And that is exactly where no spend comes into play. Doris, the hot days are always Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We are beginning on a Thursday this year in 2025 because that's the first day of the month, the first weekday that begins. So we're starting on January 2nd. Oh, Jason loves all the attention, right? Jason's got it because he's the guy. He's our guy. Okay, let's talk about no spend. All right. Because we still got to come back to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I don't know if you guys gave it to me in a comment yet. Let's talk about no spend. Well, I'm going to come back to this in a second, Jess. Let me just, if I missed a comment that I'm supposed to see, because I'm like 30 comments away from you all. Okay. If I need to see a comment, because now I'm back, I'm at Mary right now. Let's talk about no spend. I'm going to break out. I'm going to break it out. Let's get there. Oh, I know you guys didn't see. Well, maybe you did. Can I show you what was in the Friends Advent box today? Wait. Do you see that? Can you see that? I know it's the white background is not. It's the Friends charm. I'm in love with this silly thing. Okay. Let's grab our no spend. Like I said, I was asking Santa for a huge desk. Ta-da. All right. I'm going to take this comment down for a sec, and we're going to discuss it. All right. Spend, no spend. But I do want to keep my notebook because I want us to set rules. All right. Let's talk about... I make coffee at home. I'd rather not drink coffee out. All right. I feel like my desk is so backwards. All right. Spend, no spend. It's something that I have had in play for 3 years. And I'm going to go back. It's not in here. It's got to be in This is how far back it goes. Spend, no spend. Haha. 2023. But 2020, I do have a 2022 also. This is before stickers, right? This is before stickers. I track my spending. Now, it started for me where I was just like, I wanted more money to save. I wanted to save more and more and more money, right? How can I do that? So I started challenging myself, all right? How easy is it to go on Amazon, go on Walmart, go on Shein, go on, whatever your favorite site is, sit in your chair, have your coffee, and order something, right? Super easy, right? You just start scrolling, or you started watching TikTok, and TikTok purchase influencers. You need this pair of leggings, you need that hat, you need those gloves, right? So easy to get caught up in that. I wanted more and more and more money to start to save. What did I do? I'm not an outdoor coffee drinker. I stopped drinking soda because soda can be extremely expensive, and I talk about this all the time. I gave up chips. I was cutting back in my Walmart.com orders. What did I need? What didn't I need? What is a necessity? And it's also a healthy, conscious way of ordering groceries, right? Do I need to go to town every day? No. Plan out your list. Drive to town twice a week versus twice a day. So this is where I'm at. If we had to set up no spend rules, without joking in the comment section, serious question time, where is one thing that you can cut out of your life to save $1? That's it, $1 or more. Mine would still be soda. And if we went out to dinner, right, because I could not get out of going out to dinner with John, I would not have a cocktail out. Love it, Lee. Love it, Kay. Could you? All right, let's see the more questions coming in. Okay, let's look at these, because I think, there you go. I wish this could be mine, right? I wish it. No, oh, I love that little meme. You're a cowgirl. Love it. Did they win today? Uber Eats is extremely expensive. Am I correct? Because we don't have anything like that here. I live rural. Okay. That would be like a major save. Am I correct? Because those are expensive. I don't even want to know how much they cost. Why does it, just the chick budgets, why does this have to be a downfall? Like, I love to eat at home. I don't get that. John loves to eat out. I don't understand it. Once in a while, love that. Love that. Okay, buying candy bars, pizzas, McDonald's. All right. So now you have examples, right? The rules are in play. Is it really a need versus a want, right? We just had that up there. And this is the major rule of engagement right there. Okay. Oh, vaping. Get rid of it. It's not good for you. Dunkin' Donuts. I wish I could stop him. All right. So we now have a needs versus wants. You don't have to. When I create this challenge, you don't have to save $5 and maybe I won't either. Maybe I'll just do it along with you. Excuse me. And we're just going to see, we're challenging ourselves to not spend money. Now, if it is for the household, like, all right, let's just say right now, in the new shower, the tension rod that holds the shelving has fallen 3 times in 2 days. I don't know if the tension pole itself is not staying taut. I have to order a new one. Am I going on Amazon? Yes. That is a need. I'm not going on because I want to. So there will be spending in your life, but is it a need or a want? So that's going to be our no spend challenge for January. And I would like to see if any other channel wants to jump in. If you want to jump in and create a movement for the month of January and kick it off January 1st, send me an email and we'll do something together. Night on. And here's the truth. Me, I would definitely give up soda. And that is going to be, see, John makes me go out. Our local water, see, this is going to be a tough one for me, that one right there, that soda one. In the town over from us, they have the worst tasting water. And if I have to buy water, do I buy soda? Okay, see, these are all things that question the rules of engagement. I'm digging too deep into this one. All right, we're going to kick that off with spend, no spend January. I love it, Robin. I love it. So we've got, I want people to look at their numbers. I want people to do a no spend. Then I want to talk to them about save to sync, syncing challenges. And then I want to tell them about 101 and challenges that are easy to start with. And then I really want to talk to them about sinking funds and what they are. And what do you think is another thing that is important to a brand new savings budgeter? Maybe, wouldn't that be nice? Maybe Save to Sync becomes Thursday, Friday becomes sinking funds, and then Saturday, I switch these dates. So this is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then I give them a list of the top 10 channels that I think would be important to them to watch. I think that's a great idea. I think I'm going to do that. I think I just got my list, and it would have to start the week of Christmas. Yeah, I think that has to be with Tuesday. Tuesday would have to be all about challenges and $1 a day has to be added in there. I think this is important. If they click on my channel, I want them to know that they stick around. It's not as intimidating as it seems. How about, wait, Patty, I'm trying to, how much money? Wait. How about showing us how you come up with how much money you have a week for savings challenges? Perfect example. Okay. I talk about this often. The reason, I have 5 reasons why I have so much money to come up with daily. Five reasons. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the truth. These 5 reasons and this method is how I got to where I am today. If sinking funds are so important. Now think about this. If I've had sinking funds in play for 3 years, night Judy, if I've had sinking funds in play for 3 years, and now I'm going to go order Chewy stuff. Now I take the money out. I've got the money to spend, right? That meant I had more money to save this month, right? Same thing with the groomer. Tex has to go to the groomer. I'm already fully funded. I take that money's out and I have that money. So that meant I had more money to come in and save. And appliances, when something goes wrong, I take the money out. I have an emergency fund. I take the money out. This here is my biggest catch-all because this method goes with this method, which got me to saving money every day. Let's write that down so I have it. I can't shout this out enough. Okay. Oh, Budget with Mama Bear is here. Hi. We gave you so many good shout outs today. I told them all about how hard you were working. Wait, Cassandra, you want to do high and low priorities. Let's write this down. High and low. And that's going to be based on your needs, honey. Whatever your needs are. Now, I think this is awesome. All right, thank you, Steph. See, I can only talk about this system and give it the shout out that it deserves because this system right here is proven to me that it works. For as long as this is in play, this here binder, auto registrations from me. Now this is where it's important that I believe that when you find that channel that speaks to you, that you hear and that you understand and you have that connection to, it's important to watch them because yeah, it might look like they're just saving money every day in an envelope. It goes a lot further than that. It really does. Let me tell you, I'm going to use this here as a prime example of this system. I'm gonna be 100%. We have classic car vehicles, classic car. When they all get covered under that one policy is $1,700, right, for all those cars. Years prior to me saving money and implementing Save to Sync, that would go on a credit card. That would go on a credit card, and then I'd have to keep paying that off and paying the interest on it. Once you get ahead on one item, you then have more money to save. So in March, when this bill comes, I do put it on that credit card. Why? Because I then double dip, meaning I get the rewards. I have an American Airlines credit card we use all the time. Everything gets put on there. I pay it off at the end of the month. And then when we travel, what comes out of my pocket is the $11 for the whatever the booking. And then I think I spend $17 on insurance on if I wanted to cancel that flight. But I'm now ahead. So now by not having credit card debt, I now have money to save now for my future. Do you understand? And this would be my prime example. My prime example. Right there. I gotta go back to Jace. I feel like I missed it. Did I miss anything? Can someone let me know? There's your answer from Anne-Marie. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And let me tell you something. If you're not following the Queen's budget, you should, because she is a saver too. She brings a lot to the table. You need to go follow her. Okay, so general fund and then the medical one, would it be okay to have both? You can break down your sinking fund envelopes into whatever you want them to be. And then see, if you're new, if you're really, really new, go watch my first video of the month. My first video of the month is my tracking of my sinking funds. So everything that's in here gets tracked in here. Budget with Mama Bear and I talk about it all the time. And if you had a dime for every time I said this, you would have a lot of money saved. Pen to paper. Pen to paper. This is my sinking funds. If you look, January, February, March, nothing was fully funded. When you look at April, I started fully funding envelopes. If it's highlighted in yellow, that means that sinking fund envelope was full and ready to pay for that debt when it occurred. Now come over to the third and fourth quarter. Look at how much yellow there is. Unbelievable. Save it to sink it. I asked Vinny yesterday. Vinny is the one that designed this one for me. I said to him, in between him cooking, I said, can you do me a favor? Just come in my office for a minute. He's like, what do you need? I go, I need you to revamp something for me. He goes, all right, what do you need? So I go, I need you to revamp this. He goes, all right, what do you need? I go, I need the lines to be bigger. I'm getting older and I want more space in between. Like I want bigger spots. Like when you look at, say, Budget with Mama Bears, I want lines that are thicker so that I can see them easier. So all my sinking funds won't have to fit on one page. I might have my quarterly in 2 or 3 pages, but that's okay. But that's coming. And it's so important. And this is, if you ever wanted to know, why do I have money to spend or save on a daily basis? It's because I have gotten ahead right here, right there. And this binder has gotten so beat up that I created a new one for myself. And it's me with the method of Save to Sink because it's proven to work. It's like I don't know, it just came out of me. Almost like Blue Butt. Wait, I wanted to go back. Okay. Jason, you all saw this and I didn't because I was rambling. Save to Sink does work. Oh, I was so proud of him when he told me this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I knew what you meant. He meant to say save to sync. All right. Hi, Miss Hillary. How are you? Okay. Let's do this. Let's look at the comments real quick. And just in case one of my moderators is trying to get me, I want to make sure I'm not missing them. Okay. I don't think I'm missing. Nobody's messaging me. All right. High and low. Go check out her video. Love it. Amory, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, Amory, I'm going to make you a moderator. And you can actually link the video that you're speaking about, and they can click on it and save it for later. Okay. I want to talk about sinking funds. And if I missed your comment and you think I need to see it, could you throw it at me in caps? Nope. Thank you, my friend. All right. You know, I gotta look here, and then I gotta look here. All right. I'm gonna start, and I think this is important. And when I go to sync on the first of the month, I don't get to talk much because there's so much that has to get done in that video that it really could be more personal. Save to sync. Take out a piece of paper now and maybe write down some of mine, but then I want you to reflect on what are you missing that I don't have. Now, this first binder is almost like date order, holiday order. Birthdays are a priority for me, right? Because everybody's got somebody in their life that has a birthday. So birthdays have, and what's great about this is the new book style sinking funds on my.com have lined paper, right? And we also have notes, and they come fully funded notes or blank notes. And if you've got to put a note inside your envelope, that's there too. Or if you like the note that looks like a tracker, that's there too. They're in here. Birthdays are a priority. Then I went to New Year's, right? Okay, why do we need money for New Year's? All right, John and I might want to go out to dinner on New Year's Eve, or on New Year's, not New Year's Day, because most things are closed, but we, maybe we want to do something special in between Christmas and New Year's. I don't have to worry about that, right? Valentine's Day, I have, I think, a $200 save so that if we wanted to go out to dinner, right? We really don't exchange gifts anymore because I'm in my late 50s, John's in his 60s. If there's something we want, we usually get it. But at this stage of life, how much could you want, right? You really learn to prioritize your wants and your needs. Easter. Why do I have this? Because I gift to the littles, and in case I have to cook a big dinner. That's why I have Easter. Then gardening. Well, if you've been with me for a while, you know that this is probably becoming obsolete because I'm done with getting my hands dirty. I do not have a green thumb. But it still stays in there. I'm still funding it because I don't know what I want to do. Maybe it just goes towards something in my backyard. Mother's Day, Father's Day. There are two different envelopes over there because not everybody has a mother and not everybody has a father. I don't have either, right? Mine are passed, but I do have something in here for myself, my daughter-in-law, my husband, and TJ. And maybe one day Vinny and one day Shannon. And these are just if I wanted to give them a gift. Barbecues. For me, barbecues are important because we have an in-ground pool in our backyard. We do barbecues, and barbecues right now with the price of food can run you about $200 a gathering just for food. So if you broke it down, you have, living in the Northeast, Memorial Day, June, Father's Day, 4th of July. John's birthday is in August. My birthday is in September. There's five gatherings at $200 a piece. I need to save $1,000, or at least have $200 by each holiday. Then I save money for Halloween, right? Why? Do I have to? No. It's almost like a buffer for the month of October. Whether I gift the kids something or we do a trunk or treat, it's there. If I don't need it, I roll it over. Thanksgiving, it's all about the food. I save the money for the food because food is extremely expensive right now. Amazon. I keep dumping into this because there's Prime Day, there's Black Friday. And if I get enough money up, I just, you know what, maybe I want to splurge on something. I do have a Black Friday for other things. I have a Cyber Monday. I have Christmas. And then we had the after Christmas sale that we started this year based on somebody's recommendation. This is fully funded with $150 in it. I don't know if I'm going to need it. And if I don't, it then will get rolled into another sinking fund. All right. Number 2 for me became auto registrations. Auto reg, right? For us, that's important because we have too many cars. I don't have an insurance one because I am a month ahead on my bills. So my insurance comes out monthly. I don't pay 6 months in advance. If I did, I'd probably have a sinking fund. Car maintenance. Everyone needs this because you just never know. It's almost like that one and emergency. This is its own form of an emergency. Farm equipment. This saves me for incidentals. Do we do oil changes on our lawnmowers, our tractors? If we needed, John says to me just recently, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you all. He's like, he's already replaced a tire here. He goes, but when I got to replace that tire, that's going to be a lot of money. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I think he has to tell me. I need a rough estimate on what that tire would cost so that I know I have it ready to go. We've owned our tractor since 2008, I want to say, or 2009. So you're not, you might have that. Mama Bear might need this sinking fund, but not everybody's going to need this. That one, I don't know. You might need it. Taxes. Not all my taxes are in my mortgage, and one day my mortgage isn't going to be here. I might be done with my mortgage. So I have to save taxes for my businesses, which is my YouTube and my .com and my Etsy. And I have 2 properties that are not mortgaged that I have to pay taxes on. Mama Bear, if you're telling me that tire is going to be $500, I'm going to have a heart attack. Okay. Home improvements. You never know when you're going to want to create or do or change a rug or do a floor or do something like that. Home improvements is nice to have. I keep sinking money into this because I do carry a Home Depot bill. It's 0% financing, but I have it. New glasses. Kept saying in my videos, I'm not going to need this. I'm not going to need this. Now, usually our eyeglasses are free, but because my glasses, now, okay, here's Queen's budgets coming in. Ready? She's my girl. I said to them, I want the same exact glasses. So whatever I ordered, order them for me, and I'm good. They ordered me transitionals. I do not like transitionals. And I guess I am, there's another word, it's not bifocal. There's no line. So they kind of like whatever it is. So she calls me yesterday and tells me that my glasses are in, and it's like 200 and change. I go, whoa. I go, what? I'm like, I thought they were going to be free. She's like, no. And she's like so sweet. And she's like, no, she's like, the transition cost this cost that. I go, whoa, No transition. Oh, progressives. Yes, there you go. Thank you. Ding, 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 ding. So basically, after the progressions come out, I still think there's a $140 bill. So I have 300 in here. I'm fully funded. When they come back in, I'm going to have to pay for them. So I don't worry about that because I've got that. Then I've got money for the pool. My pool, now this is where my mind goes. Follow me. I think long terms. I think what's coming up in my future. How can I be ahead? I am a contingency person. I love to think, what happens? What can I do? I don't ever want to be caught behind the 8 ball. So my pool got put in 2010. It's a liner pool. My cement never made it past the first year because it was a brand new in-ground dig. So the ground never settled before they poured the concrete. So my concrete looks horrible, horrible. So I am saving money because when that liner gets changed, I want new cement around my pool. I'm working on that. I want that. Haircuts and color are expensive. Yes, I am transitioning to gray for a purpose. I'm not paying this stuff no more. This is not a priority to me. What is now a priority, thanks to all of you, is getting my nails done. So you will see envelope for nails because you guys taught me, and that's a good thing. I did not know that. I'm not on this yet, but I've got a second son, Vinny. One day Vinny's going to come to me and say, Ma, we're getting married. And whatever I gave to TJ, I have to give to Vinny. That's the way I roll. Medical. We have great coverage, but every year you have a deductible. So this will be the first year coming up. 2025 is going to be the first year I have all that money. I have a deductible money. I've never had that. But because I added it to this binder, I'm good now. So that means I can still save money on a daily basis come 2025 because I'm fully funded in this. Let me come into this sucker. This is brand new. I don't foresee this sticking around. If my prayers get answered, that condo will be sold and I won't have this. Right now, this is a thorn in my side, but I'm still saving the money. Money's in here. I'm going to pause for a second, and that's 2 binders out of 5. Do you all want to see me do you guys want to see me continue? Are you enjoying this content? Yes, that one tire, if you go back to the picture on this envelope, that is our tractor. That probably comes up to my chin. That's how big that tire is. And I was afraid, see? Here, perfect example. Perfect example. I tell you, don't be afraid. Look at your numbers. Look at your numbers. And what am I saying? I'm like, I am deathly afraid to go and see what that darn tire is going to cost us. But if I go and I face my fear, I can then change what, like I have a $300 on here. If Mama Bear is anywhere near correct and it's $500, I'm below par. But then I can kick into this if I had to. But I would like to be on par for this. Oh, what an amazing night. They're actually, I'm gonna check my cheat sheets because I'm not kidding you. Your girl has been working notebooks and writing things down and trying to organize. I want to bring in clothes and nails into sinking funds. I don't have a clothing sinking fund. And you know what? How often I'm not a clothes person. I'm whatever's in my closet's good, but I just spent this month $300 plus for John and I. New sweatshirts, not this one. New sweatshirts, John zip-up jackets for workwear, over $300. And I would have jonesed to have a sinking fund where I go, oh, $350, let me go grab it. I did not. I have the money. I'm good, but it would have been nice to be double ahead, if you know what I mean. Okay. Mandy, we should connect one day. All right. Is this, what was I up to? 1, 2, 3. Let's go into 3. Sinking funds. Number 3. Chewies. And here's a good thing about, here's an amazing thing about ordering online. We were talking negative, but then there's a positive. I do all my grocery shopping on Walmart.com, right? I could see what the total is. If I don't feel like spending that much, I'll take a couple of things off, or that week, and I'll take a couple of things off. Honestly, a grocery one would be pretty awesome too. To be a month ahead on that. Oh my gosh. All right. Chewies. My fur babies are extremely well cared for. And I'm sure I'm sure yours are too, right? In fact, there's 150 in here. By the time you see this, come the 1st, this money will not be in here. Why? Because I spent money on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, one of those, right at the beginning, and I'm still in my credit card window. Cat treats and greenies were on sale like you would not believe on Chewies.com. And Tex gets milk bones, the large ones. I spent this money, but I bought double the amount for half the price. So that gives me an opportunity to build this sinking fund back up, because I had the funds and I was able to buy on sale, and now I have it. All right. Donna, you have a food month ahead, don't you, in your site? I probably do, Wendy. I just probably didn't think I needed it. But here's the thing. All right. We're going to come back to that. Wendy, do not let me forget this, okay? Stand by on that one, right? Because when I get to the other binders, I want to bring that month ahead into play. And tonight is the perfect time to do this. Okay. So Chewies, the groomer. Since I started this sinking fund, now taking your dog to the groomer, depending on your breed, can be expensive. Texas, like literally 40 and done-ish, right? Plus tip. Zippy is extremely expensive. But since I started this sinking fund, I'm knocking on wood. Zippy is a cat. Zippy has not needed to be shaved. For some reason, oh, please don't let it happen this year, his fur is not getting knotty. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's gotten older. It's not as thick. I don't know. So this sinking fund has been in here, except for Texas. Okay, animal care. Now, I'm sure you guys can flood the comments with this. This animal care for just a monthly a vet visit, but God forbid something happened to your loved one, your fur baby, this can be an extreme amount of money. Laura Bell, you were half of what they charged me. Half. But then again, we only have one game in town and it's an hour away. So Animal Care is an amazing envelope to have. Now, if you were to look at, is it in here? Or I took it out. My notes. So I did. It must have been my last. So Toulouse seems to be the one that, all right, I started this in April this year. The one prior to this, last year, the flea meds are extremely expensive. And when you think about it, Texas and 4 cats. And then I picked up TJ's 2 dogs. That's 7 animals. I wound up paying for, and it's okay. I wound up paying for everybody's stuff because I had the envelope and it was fully funded. Good night, Kaylee. Appliances. All right. And I just speak from experience. You know, learn from I saved money in 2022. All of a sudden, 2023 hit. Was it 2023 or was it 2022? My refrigerator went. My computer went. My wash machine went. My dryer went. My hot water heater went. All within 2 years. I was just like, holy moly. Right after the pandemic, we had redid the kitchen, so I had put a new stove in. But my appliance that needs to be replaced now would be a dishwasher. So this money is so that if I and when I have to do my dishwasher, I have it. Now, if you've been watching Mama Bear, she's talking about it. I watched you and I listened to that video. I don't think I got to comment. Right now, she just replaced her refrigerator, her stove in her kitchen, right? These are all things that if you are a homeowner, don't get caught behind the 8 ball. Start saving money towards them. Start. Florida. I do not foresee me going to Florida anytime soon. Says the girl that mentioned it today to her best friend. I said maybe March. I was thinking about taking this out, but I think it has to stay. I think it has to stay. But see, when I go to Florida, I think ahead. Like, okay, so my airfare is good, right? Because I have the airline. So I stay at Rena's house, so I don't have to pay. So what do I really need to? And I don't plan on going to Disney. If I go anywhere, it would be downtown Disney, and then food monies, right? So this doesn't have to be a huge one, but I can't even think about this until I get that roof done. And yes, Laura, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see Lisa. And honestly, I know my nephew does. I know my nephew knows I have a channel, but my nephew turns 40 in March. And I already told my sister that if his wife is having a surprise birthday party, I'm whispering like they're going to hear me. If she has a surprise birthday, I want to come down for that and surprise him, because my nephew Christopher, for me, is the only boy nephew aside from my great nephews, right? So Christopher and I have this connection. And even when Christopher sends me a text, he always says, "Hi, Aunt Donna," or "I love you, Aunt." Like it's always like, and I can hear this kid's voice, and he's not a kid, but he's a kid. His voice come through in his text messages. And I would jump on a plane and be there in the next day to be a part of his thing. Now, are you like when I'm counting my money in one of the savings challenges? There's an old 20. In fact, last week I think Anthony, Gregory. I want to call him Anthony because he looks like his brother. Gregory's like, he got to that 20. Do you remember when Anthony was counting that 20? And he didn't, like, he had to look at it. He thought it was strange. So inside this, I do have all of my fund monies, but I don't have my vintage money accounted for. So I really got to go over this and maybe make a few different envelopes. Oh, Jen, you could be my niece. So last week you saw Gregory. He got to that 20. Maybe we'll find it. And he was just like, he looked at it as if it was like fake money. All right. So this is another binder. All right. So this was 4. We're on to the last binder. And the last binder is where I think we are going to have to talk about this one. Okay. And this is where I kind of need you all. Okay. Marissa, go ahead. What's your question? I see you. All right, I was being very quiet. When you post a new item on your website, does it show up under new items? No, it doesn't. I have to. Like, it's not easy for me to do that, and it's not that it's hard either. I have to wipe that entire out and then start new, and I think I'm going to do that in January, and then I'm going to leave new items up monthly. So on the 1st of the month, I'll wipe that section out and start over on the 1st. Okay. When we get into this here binder, this here is first because we all love the icon, right? This is a priority. Let me take a second. The emergency fund, with the word yes or no, answer this or riddle me this. Batman, do you have your emergency fund fully funded? Yes or no? As I get a water. I want to see if you do. No. Oh. Wait, Lisa, you either? Uh-oh. All right. Not anymore. Okay, so Bev, you had to use it, I'm assuming. Cotton, Kathy, yes, I agree with you. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. Can I ask, how come you do you have any form of emergency? And it doesn't have to be $1,000. Do you at least have like 100? Are you started? I want to see some of the comments. How can we help you get there? Like, is it motivation or... Patty, at least you had it. That's okay. Girl Mama Budgets, I'm guessing that. Okay, Trina, hi Trina. All right, you've got 400. All right, so you do have, that's what I would call OPOOP. OPOOP should have 50. Or because it happens. 500, not 50, 500. Princeton girl, you used it for a hole in the roof. Oh boy. Nice. You put the hot money for, okay, good. All right, Michelle, you're in my prayers. Amy, amen. At least you had it. Go, Kim. Listen to Mama Bear. I'm going to put this up there. There you go. Important. So if you followed me in the first half of this year and last year, right? I felt like I was constantly, if the emergency fund stopped, I was working at it again. $2,000 for you. Love it. Okay. I am working on the emergency fund again. Find a way to jump in and do it with me. Jessica, let me ask you this question. How can we make it so that it's like, can't you take, what if you had like a dollar and you just kept saying a dollar into it? Even if it's a blank envelope and you just used hashtags, or even take like the dollar a day. What does that equal? Dollar a day, 30 times 12. 30 times 12 equals 360. Okay. Okay. Let's get into this. So, emergency fund, I had to empty it. I did it. I used it. I think I want to say the hot water heater got me, and it was after that that I believed that we needed this challenge right here. Because if we can have that 1,000 in the emergency fund envelope and we could put 500 in this, right? If the it happens was under that 1,000, we could take it from here and replenish 5 faster than we can replenish 1,000, right? So it was almost like a buffer to not have to touch this. It was almost like a mind game, right? I am revamping that roof fund because that roof fund was dipping into this. It was dipping in here and it was bothering me. So I need to revamp where the monies and how much I have to save for that roof is coming from. So stand by. See this? I don't even want this anymore. This was a perfect example. All right, who's with me? Who remembers when I emptied this to pay down debt recently, right? In August, I wiped it out. I wiped this out. I wiped out something else. Gone, right? I just wiped it out. Oh, I didn't do 3. I never did 3. All right, we'll go back to 3. I wiped this out because I wanted to get rid of debt. I was tired of looking at even though it was 0% financing, I didn't want it. This here is a perfect example. Okay. Leave it in your cart, and after 24 hours, if you don't want it, you're not buying it. Perfect example. Leave it in your sinking funds book, empty it, put it towards debt, and then if you don't come back to it, you really didn't need it or wanted it. So I don't need that. I really don't need that. I look at it this way. If I want something like this, I'm going to have the patience to wait until my mortgage is done. I am. Because now I'm spending the monies on my nails on a regular basis. And that's the monies I probably would have dumped into here. I'm not double dipping. I'm good. I'm really good. And I hear you. Self-care is important. But what did I tell you the other day? I did buy a couple of things on Black Friday from Kohl's. Then I had to take Kohl's cash. And before it expired, I had to buy something else. And then I told you, I went on to Happy Planner. So this year, be gone. Be gone. AAA is important because we all have vehicles. This is where I want to come in. Propane, oil, and new roof, right? Propane just got finished. Propane is finished, internet is finished, and garbage is finished. I have 3 envelopes here. three envelopes here. And you know what? Maybe you guys can enlighten me. I already have propane, right? I already have propane, but I was double saving, right? Why? I still don't know how much my propane is. I have $500 in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. $50 plus this 200. And then I have 220 for propane. I have 126 in garbage. And I have 120 in internet. I get this savings and to be 1 month ahead. And I do that to inspire, right? But I am 1 month ahead. But I'm also, good night, Jason. I'm also ahead with these sinking funds. So a part of me is asking you this. And this is a serious question that I would love your opinion on. Do I take this monies and their envelopes, throw it into the sinking funds, and then with that monies, see what gets fully funded and move on to the next save? I'm thinking that this monies needs to be pulled and put towards fully funding something that's a sinking fund. Mama Bear is yelling at me. I love it. Yell at me, scream at me, shake me, somebody. Right. The sinking fund sheet. Patty, I don't know how old you are, but Vinny's going to update it for us with bigger lines. So if you want to wait, I will put it in one of the videos this week because those lines are just too tiny for me. Okay, I'm going to take what you guys said and we're going to take these three envelopes out for now. And then I'll put them back in here. And I think I would like to work on oil. And I think this was the 120. Now the bell already rang on these, so I don't have to ring the bell again. The garbage is here. And the propane is here. So I'm going to add these three. Now this is going to be an amazing month. December is going to be truly, truly amazing. I can't. I can't. And when Bucks completes, because Bucks is on the table of almost being done. That completes, and then the ding, ding, ding is going to complete at the end of the month on the 31st. Holy moly. If you have not hit that subscribe button, or because we got people that are not in the chat, or hit that notification bell, those are important. And how great would it be to then be fully funded for oil? Okay, hold on. I see capitals coming at me. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll have to talk to Vinny and see if that's even, I'm sure he can do that. Gwen, hi Gwen. I have $5,000 to put on my mortgage and I owe $4,000 on my credit card. Should I pay off my card or put the money on my house? Oh, Gwen, that comes with lots of questions. And we're really not professional financial advisors. But my couple of questions for you would be, what's the interest rate on your mortgage? How many years do you have into your mortgage? And how much is the interest on your credit card? And if you got rid of that credit card, how fast could you save up that $5,000 to then put towards your mortgage? If you're not paying, because let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about this. Interest rates on credit cards. Say you had $100 on your credit card, right? and the interest rate was 25%. I'm asking this math question. And do you know what you're paying in interest on that $100? Let's just see if people know. I did not do the brick wall yet. I'm sorry. We got caught up in this. I will do it in a few minutes. If you had a 0% financing on one, I don't know. I'm a 0% financing girl. Jen's got it. Jen, are you guys all listening? So you went to the store and you bought something at Tiffany's for $100, and you took that credit card and you paid for it. And then you're like, okay, I'm only going to pay the minimum. Think of how much money that $100 item is now actually going to cost you. So my question is, what is the interest rate on that credit card? And I think that's something that we all need, like that should be a huge topic of conversation. Interest on credit cards. Do you know how much, like, the interest kills me, like scares the hell out of me. Yeah, car payment kills me too. Most credit cards, I think they just went up to like 33%. Right. Interest rates compound daily. That's wild. If you can pay weekly on a credit card and not put lump sums down monthly, you will look, okay, that's also like bi-weekly mortgage payments. If you paid your mortgage payment bi-weekly, your mortgage payment your 30-year mortgage would go down to what, like, I don't remember what it was. But bi-weekly, weekly are so important if you're carrying interest rate debt. You're only 2.7 years into your mortgage. Your mortgage rate, interest rate's probably, I'm assuming, close to 5. So for me, I would pay off the credit card and then dump into your mortgage. And I think most people in the chat would probably say also. Right, exactly, Bev. You take 5 to 7 years off the mortgage if you pay bi-weekly. Mm-hmm. And you know why that comes to? Because there's 2 extra paydays in a year, I do believe. Maybe that's a tracker we need to. I do have the credit card tracker. Let's break that out. Let's break that baby out. That is in my small binder. All right, let me. And then here's another one, right? Gwen, I'm going to take you off there. I didn't mean to leave you on there too long. I started the daily spend tracker in 2024. And I loved it. And it really did help me keep accountability, right? I tracked it because I was spending money on the bathroom, and then life got me and I stopped. I really want to try this again in January. I really do. So we have all these trackers over on my.com. We have the daily spend, right? Mortgage payoff, which I now have to add 2 more. I was under 50, right? Under 50. And then I did not keep up with the trucks, which I want to. And then we have, if you have a loan payoff, we have our income tracker, and we have savings challenges. And your loan tracker could be your income, your credit cards. But really what's important is if you can put and highlight that area with the amount that the interest rate is. Nice, Celine. My goal, and I'm going to set goals or resolutions, right? New Year's resolution. I really want to, and it takes time and effort, and you really have to give up something to sit down and make sure you keep writing and keep your notes on your income and your debt and everything, your finances. If you could just keep up on that, that would be amazing. So let's get back to this, and then we'll move into the brick wall. I tracked for oil, and then the roof. Ooh, yes, that money's there. All right, let's go into this real quick. And then you guys can tell me what sinking funds do you have that I don't have? That's going to be the next question. P.O. Box and giveaways. Blink cameras is what we have on TJ's house, my house, and our building, right? And I pay for all 3 subscriptions because I just do. Cricut Design Space. This is a monthly bill. I'm ahead. This will be my 2nd year I'm ahead. Subscriptions. This is important. I think we need a subscription tracker. That's on my list. Welding supplies is for my men. GoDaddy is for we have a few different .coms, and then NYPD. All right. These are my sinking funds. What do you all have that I don't? Let's do that first. And then we're going to get into the roof. What a way this night turned. Wow. You want that purple binder? Those are on I think they're linked in my Amazon links down below. I think they come in a 3-pack. I think they do. Wait, Shar, did I miss it? Wow, that light bulb just glows so brightly in my head. What are we missing, Shar? What are we missing? And that's another thing for our newbies. Where is it? Monthly. This here, this is another great one, and this is only a $30 a month save. So if you're just starting out or you're a low budgeter, save $30 a month and try to leave the monies in the envelope. All right, I'm going. After all this time, it just clicked. Shar, I need to, what, the save to sync just clicked on you? Wendy, just start saving and leave the monies in the envelope until the end of the month. And then take them and start syncing them on the 1st of the month. It's something that I believe totally works. You just figured out save to sync. Okay. and you've been with us for a while, and that's, that's fine. And now that you've seen how Save to Sync works, do you understand why these are all highlighted yellow and they're fully funded? And fully funded means that I set the goal of the amount I wanted to save per envelope, and now they are fully funded. Prince Girl, you're talking about me having a retirement envelope? I'm already retired and I collect my pension. And when John and I were younger, we took out 401ks out of our check each week. So we have those. And then we had some investments, and we're good with retirement. I don't worry about retirement. And honestly, aside from my pension, I haven't reached Social Security age. So eventually my mortgage will be paid off, and then I'll be able to collect Social Security on top of my pension. So my savings will become even more. Who's a financial advisor? What am I missing? Is Kentucky Girl a financial advisor? I'm reading. Charity Jones, I think that's going to be a whole series that's coming in. I think that's going to be a whole series that's coming in the new year. And I think this is important. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am on the fence on whether or not I want to be cremated or buried. And every time we go past a local cemetery, I think Kentucky Girl, let's email this week. She and I talk on email often enough. How about we talk this week? Thank you, Lisa. I don't know what a plot would cost locally. I don't, and I think that's something that I start to think about. And if I'm thinking about it, some of you might be thinking about it. And obviously Charity is thinking about it too. I have enough money saved to pay all my bills for 2025. I am saving my income each month and planning on having saved for long-term goals this year. That is awesome. I want to be you one day. Yes. We're sorry for your loss, and that makes us think about things. And I would like to be prepared in that aspect also. And January end of life. Just like our doomsday prepping, our bug out stuff, I think the end of life stuff needs to be prioritized. I really do. Do you guys want to save some money? And then we'll maybe, I know we're a half hour in. If you guys want to call it quits, we can. If not, we can talk roof. But that's totally up to you all. All right. Oh, I miss my little guy. He did my math so well last week, right? Didn't he? Gregory did such a good job last week. All right. We have to come up with 20. So let's do 8 and 5 and 1. Oh, and 6. Look at that. 13, and then we got 14, and 6 is 20. I did not create that on purpose. All right, $20. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have $140 saved towards a $500 goal together. All right, what am I missing here? All right, so we did that. I'm so happy we did that. Yes, we did the wall. Yes, yes. Patty, this, you know what? When I see that, when I hear that, when I get the messages, you know, there are days that I don't want to come on. I don't want to do a video. Like tonight, I'm not putting a video up tonight. Life got me today, so this is good enough, and I will double up tomorrow. But it's things like that, those comments, that make me go above and beyond. And, you know, I'm going to be honest. Here we go, transparency. And then we're going to come back to this. And I'm going to let you see my face. All right. I'm going to let you see my face. Wow, it's such a delay today. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, let's read some. Thank you all. Stick with the savings. Yes. I'm telling you, saving and saving and saving is only going to get us ahead in life. And one day we're going to sit on our virtual rocking chairs and we're going to rock and we're going to be like, do you remember when we were in debt and now we're not? So we're going to do it. We're going to totally do it. And there's some days that you're not going to want to save money. But turn on YouTube. Watch somebody. Type in saving money and find a way to get inspired, because I know that it's every day is not easy. Or you say, okay, you go into your wallet and you're like, I spent all the money I was supposed to save. Okay, it happened. You'll come back the next day and do it again. Hi, Yvette. Okay, hi, Shell. Hi, Michelle. Okay, let's talk about this. And I'm gonna watch the comments. How do you feel? All right, I gotta ask yes or no questions because these are easier. Do you feel like 2024 you did well with your savings? Yes or no? In 2024, do you feel like you saved, you did well? It's either a yes or no. Okay. So I saw a few no's come through. Okay. Now remember this. No keeping up with the Joneses. Do you all know what that means? Don't compare yourselves. Don't compare yourselves to anyone. Be you. Be you. I do what I do because I've implemented some techniques, right? And I've been at this for a long time. Whether it was on camera or off camera, it didn't just happen overnight. So the more you stick with it, the more you stick with us as a village, every year you're going to grow and save more money. Now, oh, where's Christine? She's here. Let's read some of these. I didn't see that comment come through. It was a learning curve, but yes, don't compare to you. Don't, no, not just me. Don't compare to anyone. And that's just it. Come the week, the couple of days before New Year's, we're going to set goals, right? We're going to set goals, and we're going to set quarterly goals. And I don't want you, I want you to think about these things. I'm planting the seeds. Think about them. Small goals, because just like anything else, after you save that first dollar, that second dollar, that third dollar, doesn't it become more addicting? So let's create goals that are easy to cross off that list. So when we write them down, you get that gratification and going, I did you, and you cross it off. So I think we're going to have a lot of things like that coming up. I think that we should do vision boards for 2025. I think that we should take the month of January, think about them, maybe start getting, you guys should probably come to Sunday Night Lives with a notebook. You really should, because I'm learning that my notebook is so important. It really is. The quarterly sheet's not on the website yet. It literally just got finalized before I came on for the live. Probably within the next day or so. I don't even know what the schedule this week looks like. Oh, doctor's appointments are just taking over our lives. But if there's something that we're missing or we want to discuss, now, see, that's the other thing. All right. My planner book, right? My planner, I had said in a video that I need to keep a layout for myself personally, and I need to do a YouTube layout. Now, I want conversations to keep going. And so I'm thinking that, like, next week, our conversation should be about what do you want to see on the Sundays for the month of January. I want to be a month ahead on what we're bringing to the table. I mean, even though okay, Mama Bear was messaging me. I got you. I think she messaged me like 6 minutes ago. You know, we still want to go over our bug out stuff, maybe one Sunday out of the month. Then, like Charity says, we want to start talking about end of life. And, you know, if there's more, every Sunday, I want to have a theme. I want to do that. What did I miss? Oh, Char's giving me a Donna do list. She's giving me a Char list, right? She's giving me Monday, brick wall, flounder, phone call with Char. She's giving me hard hands. I see you. There is a schedule for the hop. It's always Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I did create it. I have to send it to the ladies tomorrow and confirm that those dates work for them. Yes. Mama Bear's got me. I did not want to send out the hop calendar until the Furry Friends was completed. I wanted everything to be done so that I can send it to everyone. Yeah. And my goal is this. So once I get the January calendar out, by second week January, I want February's calendar out. I really want to be ahead, not only in my finances, but in my YouTube things that I have to bring to you all. You guys don't know what happens here. I wish I had an assistant. I need someone sitting right next to me. Oh, Shar, you're Canada. How do you dial? Am I allowed to have long distance? Or do I have to use the WhatsApp? The new hop begins on the 2nd of January, which is a Thursday. All you guys need to know right now is that on January 2nd, I will be hosting the hop. Yay! Because Mama Bear didn't want to do it. I say that in such a loving way. Hope she's laughing at me. No, I'm not waiting on you. Stop putting the pressure. Take the pressure off you. Put it on me, Mama Bear. I don't ever want to put more pressure on her. Put it on me. Just put it on me. I can do it. What I really have to learn is I have to learn to wake up earlier. Oh, I need to go to bed. You know what? I need to shut this down and not look at my tablet when I go to bed. Rhonda's birthday. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Do you get that all the time? I love that. I love that. Oh, we have a lot of things to talk about. Do you believe that we are 40 minutes over what we normally go with? Tonight was an amazing night. Do you want to look at my roof budget real quick, or do you guys want to like finalize roof? If you want to see the roof, type the word roof. Buy budget with Mama Bear. And if you don't want to see the roof, we don't have to see the roof. Roof, roof, roof. We've got it. You guys are night owls. You have coffee? Got coffee? The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Water? Okay. I feel like I need to turn the page on my notebook. And then I need to switch, because we all know that this is like, oh my gosh, right? And you guys might math better than me. Okay. I'm going to zoom you in. And then we're going to go over the roof. Now I have, my money's in there. And I have notes and notes and notes. All right. Let's do this, right? And we're going to start a whole new note. Roof is projection of March 2025. It is $12,000 for the roof, $2,400 for the porch, which is the porch roof. And then I added a $2,600 It Happens buffer, right? And I added that because my bathroom used to have a skylight in it. We took the skylight. We did not take the skylight out. We just roofed over it. We framed it in. We covered it with sheetrock. So on the exterior, that roof has a skylight in it. So when they do the roof, that skylight now comes out. And if there's any water damage on any parts of the roof, they have to then replace the wood. So I'm hoping that this buffer is going to get me that, right? $1,700. Now, look at this. I had 3 sets of notes. This was my first, this was my second, this was my third. Let's go over this one. I had $2,000. I have, not had. Jen, don't remind me. I forgot about that. Sheesh. He never got Todd to come look at it. Thank you, Shar. All right. All right. You just spiraled me. You know that, right, Jen? Just spiraled me. Son of a gun. Those chickens can make a really nice stew. So sorry. I wouldn't need to do the roof then. No, I'm only kidding. Okay. This is where I'm changing my song here. 2000 is in the high yield and 25 was the coins upstairs in the jug. Now, we talked about this, and yeah, he's still in the living room watching TV. If I let him go through the coins, I'd swear I'd only get half of this money. He'd be like, I have to save that coin. I have to save that coin. This could be worth something. I got to look this one up. Because when I speak 99.9% truthful. And I would lose this money. So I had said to him, he's like, I got to go through the coins. I'm like, no, I'm changing my mind. I think I want to leave that there as a buffer, as an emergency, and just leave it there. So now, let's go through this. We have $5,400 in this monies, right? And that means we had, from Tink, we had 1,000. The tires that make me laugh. Oh my gosh, the tires. The tire challenge, that never-ending tire challenge. We had $1,000. 5K is in play, right? 5K is in play. We finished the 52 week, which came into here. Okay, wait. 52 week came into here. So we had the 52 week. All right, so this equals here 3, 4, 5. We got $5,000, right? And then I put in October and November an additional $200. I sank it. So that means we are up to $5,400, which is right here. Now I need air conditioning. I'm melting. If that's the case, I'm at 5,400 and I want 17,000. I need 30. I need, oh my God, what do I need? 17, 54. How much do I need? It would help if I add an extra 0. I need, why is my math not mathing? All right. What's finishing? Okay. All right. Right now, in the blue envelope, let's do this. I have the scratch off monthly, right? Which is the Donna scratch off. There's $1,200 in there. The 5K, which we know the 5K is going to bring us a little bit more than 5K, right? We have $5,000 coming into that. Okay. 5,000, 1,200, $5,400 we're missing. That's why I was thinking I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. In the high yield, see, this is where I'm like, I'm melting. Like I'm spiraling. We have 118 strong here still. Where do you see, like, if I went back to What's in here? If I went back to emergency has 38, right? There's 18 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1,800 in cash is here, right? This is going to be back up to 2,000 this month, right? So 2,000 is over in the high yield. Trying not to touch that. I really, really were. All right. If we took the high yield savings, there's 2,000 there, right? I'm so lost. 12, 5. I don't even want to do math anymore on this stupid roof. I really don't. It's killing me. So 54, the 1,200, the 5,000, and the 2,000 gets me to 13,600. 13, 14. So I'm 34 away. I'm 34 away. January, February, March is 3 months. What are you all saying? What? Oh, wait. No, I don't have. See, that's, you know what? I don't remember what's in here. I don't remember what's in here. So let's think about this for a second. What else is going in here? What else is going in here this month? Oh, December, right? $1 a day. The no spend is going in here, right? No spend is going in here. I'm looking at my binders. The ding, ding, ding is going in here. Save the date is going to be done. And the Bucks challenge is going to go in here. And then the 5K is going in here. Okay. All right. This is, okay. This is going to be, this is good. This is good. Because truth be told, with what is in here, and I would like to, between now and March, I really would love to leave this over in the high yield. I would just like this to be a buffer in there and not touch it for the roof. Does that put a little bit more pressure on me? Yes and no, right? Because when you think about it, I could just keep saving between now and March. And take a step back, take a breather back, and with those challenges right there, I think that the roof will get finalized, right? Without having to worry about the extra $200 a month, and I'm still going to be able to sink money. I really think I can. All right. You know what? Anticipation, right? The end of the month is going to be fabulous. It really is. And I would really like the roof to be finalized by December 31st so that I can kick off January without something looming over my head. You feeling me on that? I think I just talked myself off the cliff, the edge. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Good night, honey. I honestly, I think that this is a great way to say, you know what, Donna? You've got it. You've been working hard at it. And it definitely will be fine, right? I know it's going to be fine. And you know what? Worst case scenario, if I had to pull it from somewhere else, I do it, but I have it. Do I want to? No. Yes, that bucks. And didn't I finish the coin bucks too? See, I don't know what's in there. I don't remember what got saved. That's like kind of like the best part about the save to sync method. All month long, you're saving money and you're dumping it into that envelope. And then come the last day of the month, you go, oh my gosh, I forgot I finished that. I forgot I finished that one. It's out of sight, out of mind. And it works. Oh boy. Ha! Okay, we got this. And I've got it because you guys had me. You boosted me up. And you know what? It works. I'm here for you. You're here for me. And that's just it. Lake and bacon. Planning. Look at how many times I have gone over my numbers. I didn't just do them one. Like, I went over my numbers. This is my 4th time. I have my first one. I have my second one. I have my 3rd one. And I have my 4th one. And I'm going to stick them all in there. And come January 1st, January 1st, we're going to figure out exactly where everything went. And then we're going to have a burning party for that right there. You remember, who remembers the Friends episode where they were having a ritual? I think it was Valentine's Day, right? All their old boyfriends' things. And they were lighting it on fire, and the fireman had to be called. I'm going to get a metal bucket, and I'm going to light this on fire. Or I'm going to go to my outdoor wood stove and just toss it in there. It's going to be a Christmas miracle. And Lord knows, I have been working extremely hard on that. And you know what? With that 5K challenge being done and me I've done the 5K twice this year. Oh, it would be nice to do it again twice in 25, but not have a major goal for it. Like last year, that 5K went to TJ's wedding. That was a big part of the TJ's wedding thing. Yeah, that was 2 years of saving, right? Wow. Crazy. All right, everybody. We went an hour over what we normally go. Does that blow your mind? That blows my mind. We are 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 46 seconds into this live. If this live was not inspiring, oh my gosh, it blew me away. So I'm hoping it blew you all away. Let's say goodnight, and I want to say thank you, and we will be back here tomorrow, and I will catch up on today's saves with tomorrow's saves. And I know I did not bring affirmations yesterday, so we'll get a couple of affirmations under our belt too. Thank you, Lakin. I feel like it was a great live. I think this is one of the top 10. Yeah, right? And sinking funds. I hope you guys got something out of. I think that was a fabulous, like, impromptu thing for tonight's video. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching, and I love yous, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. See ya. See you next Sunday. Be there or be square. Good night.